So I'm Amy.
I'm Jo.
So we're doing a takeover for Lavender Bee. The lovely Lucy asked Jo and I to get involved with her subscription boxes, where she's doing a monthly subscription for kids. I think, is it from 4 to 16?
Yeah, but they're doing having like a colouring page, aren't they?
Yeah.
And a crystal and some nice
Oils. Oh, and a lovely ring binder.
Yes. So they can collect all the colouring pages, etc.
Yes. We do know what we're talking about.
So it all focuses on the wellbeing, which is lovely.
Yeah, and it's something that I feel quite strongly about, because I feel that art's helped me recently loads, but also like in the past as well. I just think having that creative outlet and having that meditative time, I find is really helpful. So good for you, Lucy. We think it's an awesome idea. So we rallied together our other artistic friends and got them to do colouring sheets too. So yeah, so we're responsible for the silly colouring sheets that you'll get in those packs. And they've all got...
What colouring page did you do?
I did a fox.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it said. I think it's something like, "You're awesome." We just wanted to choose like really positive like affirmations. I think you say "You're awesome."
I think it was nice.
I should have gone "Pawsome."
You're awesome.
You're pawsome.
Yeah, because I did a cat that was lying down, just basically going like this, sleeping, and it said, "I am calm."
Oh.
But it was a little puss cat.
Oh, that's cute.
It was also pawsome.
It was we've both gone for pawsome. We keep finding this. Jo and I, we have like quite a lot of things in common, and since we started working together, we've been finding that there's like loads of freaky similarities.
Yeah.
So I was looking for another birdie, and because I'm called twolostbirds, but I'm just the one. And Jo came along, and we only realised recently that she lives on a street that's a bird name, and so do I. So I live on Nightingale, and you live on
Curlew.
That's just one of the things that keeps coming up, but I'm sure it will come up in these questions. So we put questions out.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're gonna like just choose them at random, and yeah. So here we go. Do you want to choose first?
Yeah, I'll choose first. This is the questions. Let's pick this one.
Okay. Oh, this is from my lovely friend Beth Death Art. It's an Instagram one. How do you scale up your mural designs, and how do you keep on track with proportions, composition, etc. when working on a large scale up close? Do you want to answer this one?
Yeah, so what we do is we have a grid normally where we grid everything out. So we draw you print the grid up onto paper, onto the picture, and then we draw the grid onto the wall, and then we just copy each box pretty much, don't we? And then that means we can both work each side and manage to get in the middle.
Yeah, so it's
so that's how we keep track of the whole composition.
Yes. I remember when I first started doing it, it was kind of, when you were little, did you ever get those like little colouring books that it'd have a gridded out picture, like a picture of a cat, or and then you'd copy it?
Yes, I did.
So it's basically the same principle.
Just bigger.
Yeah, just bigger.
And more squares.
And it's quite easy to follow, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyone can do it. I mean, obviously we are very talented
obviously.
But would you rather, I love would you rather questions, have more time or more money?
I would rather have more time, because
Why?
I've got so much to flipping do all the time. I've got so much to do. More money would be nice, but I think if you had more money, you'd still run out of time.
Yeah.
I think time is the more valuable.
Yeah, I think you're right. I agree. More money's always nice. But if you have more time, you'd have more time to earn more money anyway.
Yeah, and you'd be more calm.
But also, did you know that there was that they did a research into people that had won the lottery and won lots of but after the first initial couple of years, apparently they had exactly the same amount of happy and sad days as normal people that aren't rich.
There you go.
So
time,
we're in agreement.
We
as
are
always.
Informative as well as fun.
Oh yes. Interixing, this is one of my lovely friends on Instagram. Hello. Is the scale freehand or do you copy from an equal sized sketch? Or we've kind of already answered that.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is interesting. Is the colour scheme fixed from the beginning or does it change with the situation?
You answer that one.
So I think it's fairly fixed. We usually do a mock-up for our customer once they've paid their deposit, and I get on my little photo editing and we do a mock-up basically, and it is fairly fixed. But once we're actually at the venue with our lovely customer, at any point if one of us has ideas, we just say, oh, maybe we could change it up a bit. Shall we alter that colour a little bit? So there is a little bit of movement, isn't there?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But generally, we have a vision.
Generally, but then, like you said, it's the customer, isn't it? If they come out and say, oh, I'd like it a bit more darker or a bit more this colour, then we will...
Yeah, adapt.
We are fluid like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's really important for us that the customers are happy, because if they're happy, then we're happy. Yeah.
Okay,
Gonna
good.
pick a fun one.
Okay, let's pick the fun one. Okay, would you rather be able to talk with the animals or speak all foreign languages? I love that. Okay, you go first this time.
I would like to speak to animals.
She talks to the animals.
Because I really love animals, and I also think that I'd like to say anyone can learn a foreign language, but I don't think that's true. You've got to have like quite a lot of studiousness inbuilt into your very being,
into your brain. Yeah.
Okay. But I would like to speak to animals because you always wonder what's going on. And they're probably just like, a bit angry, or I don't know. Like it's probably just basic things, most things.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I've got a I got a little dog, and she's always, I swear she's planning to take over the world. When I look at her, she's just, it's all going on.
Is this Trixie?
She's
or
so
is
clever. This is Trixie, little Jack Russell. And I would like to speak to animals.
Yeah, I'd love to know what's going on.
She just looks at me sometimes with such sass that I'd love to know what it is that she's thinking.
Yeah. Would you rather have a rewind button or pause button on your life?
I'd rather have a rewind button.
Go on, tell me.
Because I make mistakes. And I don't mean to, and sometimes I say things that I'm not, I don't mean.
You regret. I have regrets.
So if I could go and rewind, then it would be fine. No one would know, would they?
No one would
rewind with me.
And then you'd be the perfect person.
Yeah, I suppose.
To at every.
But then people would be suspicious of you because they go, she never makes a mistake.
Yeah.
But I still don't want a pause button.
No. I would prefer a pause button.
Oh, wow.
Because sometimes, like I thought about the rewind, and I think you could get really caught up in the whole trying to rejiggle things. And would you ever be happy with the actual? I don't know. It's like kind of like knowing what people are thinking.
That's good then.
Yeah. So what I would probably do is want a pause. You don't have to agree with me. You can still want to do a rewind. I don't agree with you. Okay, fine.
I still don't want a pause button.
I want to do a pause just because sometimes I think I get a bit overwhelmed with everything, and to actually just have a pause, bit of gentle reflection, maybe go off.
If you want to go like this,
you just press the pause button. I'll go off, have a nap, make something to eat, and think,
and then just start the world again.
A bit crappy today. Go put some makeup on and make myself, and then just
see.
go. Or if someone's being really objectionable, sometimes it's quite nice to have that count to 10 or even have a couple of days and then go, right, how am I going to handle this situation? And just do it. Yeah, so I think I'd go pause. So this one's from Nikki at the Natural Path store.
Okay, and it's